What's up guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video we are going to be talking about post-launch content on Modern Warfare as well as PlayStation exclusivity. So we knew as far back as when the game was even revealed that Modern Warfare was going to have PlayStation exclusivity. So Call of Duty games have had this on PlayStation specifically as clear back as 2015 with Black Ops 3 is when Activision and Sony signed on a deal where they get a partner together and PlayStation users would get free content or early content or something like that, and Xbox players and PC players have to wait. Whether it was in previous games we had to wait a month for different content, or at least in Black Ops 4 it was improved to a week. But we knew that PlayStation was partnering up with Activision again, and that PlayStation users were going to get some sort of thing for Modern Warfare, right? But we also know that Modern Warfare has crossplay. So this has brought up an interesting question about, like, okay, how are they going to bring out, like, early maps? How are they going to bring out, like, new maps or whatever and have them be available a week early on PlayStation? But how are you going to be able to play with Xbox players if the maps are only available on PlayStation, right? Like, what? It just, like, breaks the matchmaking for a week? Like, you're not going to be able to, have crossplay for a week until Xbox and PC all of a sudden get those maps a week later? So we haven't understood what is going on there, but Activision and Infinity Ward have actually clarified a bunch of this stuff today, and we got new details about the Sony partnership with Activision, as well as an actual, piece of content you're going to be getting for playing on PlayStation 4, and what this whole, exclusive thing that their partnership entails for the players. So first thing is that we finally found out today that Modern Warfare will have all post-launch content to release on every platform at the exact same time. So any new maps, any new modes, anything like that, any post-launch content, they say, will be released on all platforms at the same time. So if you're on Xbox, PS4, or PC, you're going to be able to play them all together as soon as it drops, which is honestly kind of shocking because this is the first time in, 12 years that we've had a Call of Duty game that players are actually going to be able to play it at the same time. I mean, Black Ops 4 is a step up with a week, but still, having to wait a week still sucks. It's like, why should I be penalized just because I have an Xbox or I have a PC or whatever, I'm not gonna, that. Just because you have a specific platform doesn't mean that you shouldn't have access to specific things in games. Like, exclusivity is all super stupid, and yeah, but they say that all the content is going to come to the game at the same time, so that, answers the question of, okay, well, what happens when early content is released on PlayStation and, Xbox and PC are going to be able to play with them? Well, now, that's not a problem because all maps and stuff come out at the exact same time. So this is what Infinity Ward says regarding this whole topic. They say, following the launch of Modern Warfare next month, the team has worked to ensure that content will be released in a way that enables all players to continue to seamlessly play together. Most post-launch gameplay content, including new multiplayer maps, new multiplayer modes, special ops missions, and more, will be released simultaneously across all platforms. We look forward to further detailing how post-launch content plans will operate prior to Modern Warfare's launch on October 25th. So hold up, let's actually break that down and talk about this one real quick. So the thing that really stands out here is that they say most post-launch gameplay content, including new multiplayer maps, new modes, special ops missions, and more. They say most post-launch content will release at the same time. So what does that mean? Obviously not all content is apparently going to come to both, all platforms at the same time. So there's going to be certain content that's still going to be exclusive to PlayStation, and that's whack. But we don't know what it is. They say most post-launch content, including multiplayer maps, modes, special ops missions, and more, will release simultaneously. So does that mean that there will be multiplayer maps that are going to be only on PlayStation for a while? Does that mean that there's only going to be, some modes are only going to be available on PlayStation, or special ops missions and more? What could that be? I'm sure they're going to have supply drops and whatever in this game. I don't think many people mind having new supply drop content or black market skins or whatever come to PlayStation early. Nobody gives a crap about that. Everyone's like, yay, whatever, more microtransactions in this game. But that still makes no sense because they say most post-launch content, so it's like, okay, well, most, that doesn't mean everything. So will there be multiplayer maps? And once again, that, brings up the question again of, well, okay, well, what about, crossplay? If, all these players are playing together and these two platforms don't have that content yet, how are they going to play together if they don't have the same content? So that makes no sense, but they continue on. They say, in addition, Call of Duty is excited to continue its partnership with PlayStation, including last weekend's PS4 debut of the multiplayer open beta, as well as the recent PS4 exclusive 2v2 alpha. But the best is yet to come. For the very first time in our partnership with PlayStation, PS4 players will have an exciting day one advantage. More details on how Call of Duty will continue to support PlayStation as the best place to play Modern Warfare will be rolled out soon. So what does that mean? I personally have no idea what an exciting day one advantage is. Like, what is that? What does that mean? Like, you're gonna have double XP? You're gonna have new guns? Like, what is an exciting day one advantage? And why isn't it an advantage? Why isn't it not just exciting day one content? Like, why? What? So basically, hey, if you're playing on PlayStation, you're going to have a day one advantage. So sucks to suck, everybody on Xbox and PC, because just because, you know, Timmy No Thumb's parents bought him a PlayStation for Christmas, he's going to have a day one advantage. Like, who at Activision and Infinity Ward thought of this? Like, this is that same garbage that is ruining Call of Duty games. But, like, that makes no sense. And I don't know. Like, what? They don't even detail what this is. It's like, the game comes out in literally like just over a month, and they still have no idea what the exciting day one advantage is. Like, I don't know. But how is that going to work with crossplay? Because if they have a quote-unquote advantage, then crossplay, you know, how's that going to work? What, you just don't have an advantage? You have a disadvantage just by playing on Xbox and PC? Like, I don't know. This whole thing is stupid. You can tell I'm salty about this because this isn't fair to millions of people. Like, I have a PlayStation, I have a PC, I have an Xbox, so I can play anything. Like, I can take, you know, advantage of this day one advantage. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I can still, like, take advantage of it and use it, but it's just messed up to everybody else, because not everybody has that same circumstance. Not everybody has 2 consoles and a PC. And just to treat your player base like this is just absolutely garbage. Like, how do they honestly keep getting away with this? This is the thing that I don't understand, is they constantly keep killing their brand by just peddling to PlayStation and just like constantly like just sucking up to Sony, and they are basically just giving the finger to everybody on Xbox and PC. I mean, PC has been getting the shaft for ages now with terrible PC ports and delayed content and terrible patches that break the game and everything of the sorts. But then they get, you know, even like more of the shaft. They get an extra couple inches on the shaft because then, you know, now they have, you know, new content that doesn't come first to PC, that comes later just because you bought it on PC. And it's honestly just insulting to the entire fan base, like to the millions of people who play it on Xbox and PC. It's like, oh, that sucks. What, you're too poor to afford an Xbox and a PlayStation? Well, that sucks. What's it like being poor? Like, they're honestly just giving everybody the finger. And it's honestly really insulting that this is the way that they treat their community. Like, if you buy the game on Xbox or PS4 or PC, why should it matter? You bought the game. But apparently Infinity Ward and Activision have a different idea. So, those are just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think this exciting day one advantage is? What do you think PlayStation players are going to have this advantage over Xbox and PC players? What is it going to be? And what do you guys think about most post-launch content coming to all platforms at the same time? What do you guys think of this? I mean, it's good news that most content is coming, you know, at the same time, but still, it's like, okay, well, you know, you kind of bait us here. You say like, oh yeah, content's going to release at the same time. Oh, but there's an asterisk because it's most post-launch gameplay content. So, what do you guys think of all this stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Echo. Allied UAV overhead. Echo secure. Without Bravo, stand by. Assist your team at sea. We lost C. Enemy personal radar overhead. We're outbound, stand by. Enemy UAV overhead. We're holding Delta. Enemy UAV overhead.